Hello students, welcome back in the another session of class 7 Geography inside our earth. Today we will discuss very important topic rocks and minerals. In the previous class we have discussed about the interior of the earth, crust, mantle and core. And now we will discuss rocks and minerals. So let's see what is rocks. The Earth's crust consists of a variety of rocks and minerals. Rocks are natural mass of mineral matter on the crust of the Earth. Okay, what rocks are? Rocks are basically natural mass of mineral matter which is found on the crust of the Earth. They are composed of one or more minerals. Okay, and are included the hard and compact rocks like granite and diamond, as well as loose particles such as clay, mud, sand, etc. Okay, they can be as hard as granite and diamond and as soft or loose as clay, mud and sand. Rocks can have different color, size and texture. Each rocks are having different colors, different sizes and different textures. On this basis we can differentiate them. Now let's say the classification of rocks. On the basis of formation, appearance and the kind of minerals which constitute them, geologists have classified into three major groups. Okay, they have been classified into three major groups on the basis of formation, appearance and the minerals found in it. Okay, so they are basically of three types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rock. Well, student, the lithosphere originally consisted of primary or igneous rock. Here we said primary or igneous rock. Igneous rock are said to be as primary rock. Okay, but subjected to internal and external processes, it underwent changes, and many of the igneous rocks were transformed into rocks belonging to the secondary group, namely sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Earlier igneous rocks were formed, okay, and after being subjected to internal and external processes, they underwent changes and formed into sedimentary and metamorphic rocks. Now here we go. Let's see what is igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are derived from Latin word ignis, meaning fire. Okay, it refers to the word rocks formed by the cooling and solidification of hot lava and magma beneath the earth's interior. Okay, they are formed by the cooling and solidification of hot lava and magma beneath the earth. Since they were first to be formed, they were also referred to as primary rock. Okay, so igneous rocks are formed, they are the basic rock, or we are primary rock, because they were the first rock which is to be formed. Okay, and from that igneous and metamorphic rocks are formed. Now let's see the types of igneous rock. Basically there are two types of igneous rocks: extrusive igneous rocks and intrusive igneous rock. Now, what is extrusive igneous rocks? During volcanic eruption, when the molten lava comes on the earth's surface, it rapidly cools down and becomes solid. Okay, and rocks formed in such a way on the crust are called extrusive igneous rocks. Okay, and the example of extrusive igneous rocks are basalt. The Deccan Plateau, which is found in India, is made up of basalt rock. They are very fine grain structure, as they take very less time, in cooling and solidification. That is why when they form, they are very fine grain structure. Now let's see intrusive igneous rock, another type of igneous rock. Yes, sometimes when the molten magma cools down deep inside the earth's crust, solid rocks so formed are called the intrusive igneous rocks. Since they cool down slowly, they form large grains. They are formed deep inside the earth. Okay, and that is why they take more time in cooling and solidification. That is why they form large grains. Example of intrusive igneous rocks are granite. Okay, where we can find granite? Grinding stones which we use to prepare paste or powder of spices and grains are made of granite. Now let's discuss the another type of rock, that is sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock derived from Latin word sedentum, which means settling down. Fragments of rocks are carried by running water, wind, and moving ice, and are deposited in depressions underwater. Over a period of time, these deposited materials or sediments continuously accumulate in layers, and these layers get compressed and hardened with the aid of cementing materials such as lime. This lime acts as cementing material to form sedimentary rocks. Such rocks usually comprise layers of varying composition. Each layers are having different composition. In this way, sedimentary rocks are formed, and these sedimentary rocks are said to be as secondary rocks. Okay, they belong to secondary group of rock. The example of sedimentary rocks are, you can see, sandstone, shale, conglomerate, mudstone, etc. These are examples of sedimentary rocks. Now let's discuss metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rock is derived from the Greek word metamorphosis, which means change of form. When the physical and chemical change took place, the internal external property also get changes. When existing igneous and sedimentary rocks change their physical and chemical form due to intense heat and pressure, they are known as metamorphic rock. When the igneous and sedimentary rock, they change their physical and chemical form, okay, due to presence of intense heat and pressure, they make igneous rock. This igneous rock also belong to secondary group of secondary rocks, okay, as they are formed from existing igneous and sedimentary rock. So you see, and examples of metamorphic rocks are granite. Granite example sediment. The examples here we see is that, see, gneiss. And how gneiss is formed. Gneiss is formed from granite. Granite is a sedimentary rock, and when its physical and chemical form changes, it becomes gneiss. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock. It changes into quartzite. Okay, limestone is also sedimentary rock. It changes into marble. Okay, so in this way, metamorphic rocks are formed. So the earlier, the very first rock which is formed is igneous rock, and from that igneous rock, sedimentary rocks are formed, and then after from igneous and sedimentary, the metamorphic rocks are formed. Okay, so these three are the different types of rock. So this much for today. Okay, only this much for today, and rest of the next class we will discuss another topic, that is rock cycle and the uses of rocks. So till then, dear students, you all go through the book. Okay, till then, take care. Bye.